Hi y'all, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I got a blessing. It says, enjoy your gift, Shalom, Shalom, from Samantha Guthrie. Now, that is from Old Path Woodworks, and her channel is Samantha Guthrie at Shalom Shabin Music. Thank you, Samantha, and thank you, Alan. Thank you so much. Okay, let me show you what I got, and I'm going to write on this, because I'm keeping these pieces of paper that they send with the gifts, and I'm writing what the mold was. And this is a love photo frame. Yeah. I'm going to make a book out of it. That's what I've decided to do with them. And that's why I'm keeping them. Now, I had some problems lately with mixers, so I think I'm just going to get this little handy dandy hand mixer out and use it. Because that way I, only have one to clean up and I don't have to worry about it. Pretty easy to clean up. Got your little silicone cup. Okay, I'll show you. I forgot to show you what I got. I'm jumping ahead here. Alright, and this was on my wish list. Here's the base. I know that light's too bright. Here's the base. And here's the frame. Now, the heart is separate, so you can pour them separate, and that's what we're going to do. Well, it's going to pour separately anyway. I've decided to do this with some dried flowers. I don't know exactly what color. Let me get this out of my way here. I don't want to mess my tablet up there. Alright, I got some pinks, some daisies, and I got some multicolors, and I got some yellows. I don't know if I want to use yellows so much because I chose, out of the 64-piece alcohol ink set, I chose dandelion yellow. So I'm not sure I want to use yellow in it because I'm not sure any of them is really going to show up. I would imagine it would depend upon how much alcohol ink I put in there. So I may not put very many drops in there, or I may just could do it just clear, really. But right now, my Bond Crafters is on the heat mat here, heating up because it's cold down here and the jugs are cold, and I don't want to do cold because then I'll have lots of bubbles. If I do it after it's warmed up, then I don't have as many bubbles. So we will decide upon what we're going to do. We may just do it clear and maybe a hint of color, or maybe a little bit of sparkle if I can find some. I don't think I have. Well, I might have some light yellow glitter from Hobby Lobby. Just a little bit of glitter to give it a little bit of shine. But that's what we're doing, and I'll be back when I'm ready to start pouring. or when I'm ready to start laying my flowers. I'm going to look for some more real quick. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to do the first layer and some UV resin so I can lay all my flowers out. And I got some little music symbols from the Dollar Tree. I have them in gold and silver. I also have them in multicolors, like blue, purple, red, green. So I thought those would be appropriate. They're pretty. I also have these, and I got these a long time ago. I'm not sure. I'm going to say I got them off of Amazon. They just have different little gems and stuff in them. I have some little stars and flowers, and yeah. Okay. I also got some Buttercup Extra Fine Glitter from Hobby Lobby that I'm going to use just to give it a little more glitter. Now, I'm going to lay a thin layer down to do the love and the heart and the thin layer for the base. And cure those after I'm done putting all my stuff in there. And then do finish them off with polyurethane. So, there's my tweezers. Let's get a thin layer in here. May have to go get my jug because I don't know how much is in here. I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing. I mean, you know how to decorate. What I'm doing right now is just doing a thin layer on the bottom so I can lay my stuff out in it. And this is the mold that Alan and Samantha got me. So, Old Path, Alan, and his wife's Samantha. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to... I need something to pop bubbles with. Yeah, I'll use a micro brush. I don't want no bubbles. Trying to make sure I got them popped. Might have to turn my other light on so I can see a little better. There we go. That helps. Okay. I also want an alcohol wipe or some alcohol wipes. I need to wipe off where I drizzled it down in there. I started my video and then had to delete the first portion of it because all you could hear at the moment was sirens. Usually I don't hear them very much in my neighborhood, but it was EMTs. I pray for somebody. I think his last name is Shipley. He's one of my neighbors, and him and my husband went to school together, and that's the house they went to. So, yeah, I'm saying some prayers for him right now, because I know he'd had a stroke before, and I don't know. I've seen him a few times sitting out on the porch. He looked like him walking, so it seemed like he was doing better. Come on, Bubbles. God bless you. Can't get those micro bubbles out. Trying, but I can't seem to get them out. I don't want to put that back in there. Might need it again. I waited to see who was going to be brought out of the house, but I never did see, so I don't know. All right, we're just going to tap a little bit of this yellow in there. I don't want a bunch. I'm going to say that's good. And then I'm just going to kind of swirl it around in there a little bit. I wished I'd have mixed it in beforehand, because I'm pretty sure that's going to put a bunch of bubbles in there that I didn't want. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been feeling really blah lately. And not feeling like myself. I don't know what's going on. Just not feeling like doing anything, really. I got lots of stuff I should be doing, but can't make yourself do something you don't want to do. Just a little more. Okay. All right, so in this portion, I was thinking, well, you know, I don't want to decorate it too much, because that's where your photo's supposed to be, and all you're going to see of it is the back of it, because that's where the photo should be. So, I'm wondering if I want to just put the little parts in there and just on that portion, because you're not going to really see them. I got some little flowers. I got some little yellow and different colored stars. I'll drop a few stars in there. And then I'll move them around. I'm having a hard time picking them up. What the heck? Those are the ones that don't go close enough. Give me another pair. Oh, doggone it. Yeah, I'm getting them everywhere but where I want them. I really didn't want them in there right now. Okay, there's another one that flipped. Yeah, I'm flipping them everywhere. Okay. How about a little... Oops, there's another one. How about a little... Maybe a flower or two. Can't tell if that's one or two. Well, I'm going to say it's one. Yeah, what the heck? That one seems to be stuck. Ow. Put it down here. Put maybe one more in the corner, if I can get it out of here. Yeah, two of them are stuck together. That's okay. It's okay, we're good. We're good. Let's put this one up there. And okay. Move them around. Try to get them down under there so they're stuck in there. Move some stars around. Oh. What happens when I spend too much time with those dogs. That little baby up there is just having an anxiety attack because I'm down here and he's up there. Alright, I got him down about as far as I'm going to get him. Okay, the next thing I want to do is maybe throw a couple of these little music notes in there and maybe a flower, a real flower in the center. Let's look at the flowers here. I don't know if I want to do a big one or I don't know. I'm winging this one. I don't know which way I want it to. I'm thinking I want it to face up because when you hang it, then you still be able to see the flower on the back once you put your picture in. So I'm going to say let's put it facing. Keep trying to use those tweezers and it don't work. Let's put it in the center and face it towards me. And then use my micro brush to push it down in there. Let the resin run over the top of it. I may not have enough resin in there yet. And I have to apologize to Miss April again. I missed her live. God bless it. Sorry, Miss April. I was still sleeping. I mean, I know that's horrible to say, but it seems like that's all I seem to be doing lately. Is sleeping a lot. Because I'm up at all hours of the night because I can't sleep. And then during the day I sleep and it's usually till 1 or after. I mean, I get up early. I just can't seem to make myself stay up. I get up early because I have to let my dogs out. I'll get up a couple of times to let them out, but do I want to put that one in there? Let's see here. I don't know if I want that one. I'm thinking I want this little pink piece here. And maybe a little white one. I don't need all the stem of it, no, but oh, you big baby. I could have took the stem off of it. I didn't, but I should have. But that's okay. I don't care. We can hide it under. We can hide the stem underneath the big flower, or try to anyway. this over here so I can wipe my... Okay. What do I want? I don't know if I want a little pink. Another little piece of pink or that little white. Let's put the little white in there. Maybe. Oh, come on, dog. I don't know. You probably don't even hear him. I'm probably the only one that can hear him. And I'm... Okay. So let's push it down in there. As best we can without breaking it up. And then we will work on I want to put at least a couple of those little notes in there. Let's see here. Okay. Let's push those down and then figure out the love. And I think what I might do for the love is just go ahead and mix me up a little bit in the cup and mix some glitter in with it and then pour it and then work on that. The bottom's going to be more work. But you see what I'm doing. I mean, I hope you can see. I put some flowers in there. I got some stars in there. A couple of musical notes. Then I'm going to mix up some glitter stuff so that I can pour it in the bottom of love, which I have some... I have lots of stuff I think I could use. But, you know, I need to make sure I mixed up enough. So that's why I'm going to mix it in the cup. And put my glitter in it. I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not. I thought about alcohol ink, but I'm not sure that I want to put it in there. Really. Okay, so... you can see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna, since love's a little bigger, I'm gonna put a little more glitter in it. Get me a stir stick. That's why he's whining. It's 30 minutes before feed time. That's why he's throwing a fit. Alright, let this sit for a minute. Because I kind of stirred in a bunch of bubbles in it. And I don't want that in. Oh, this thing is so hard for me to work. Yeah, didn't get them all out either. That's okay. We're good. We're good. I'm just gonna start up here because I'm gonna turn this around. Because I really want to see, I want to make sure I have the little nub filled around for sure. I gotta make sure it goes around it. I'm not real sure if it's around that one either, but let me get maybe the stick. Make sure you go around there. And I gotta make sure you're around there too. Well, we're gonna put another, we'll probably put another layer on before we put the polyurethane on. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get a thin layer put in here. I probably didn't make enough. I didn't make enough. Alright, well, you can see what I'm doing. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put some decorations in the love part, and then we'll cure it and maybe put another light layer over the top before and cure it before I use polyurethane. So I'll be back. Alright, this is what I've got done, and I don't want to mess with it too much. There's the love. Here's the base, and the base is kind of, I think I've already broke the seal on it, because it was kind of wonky. So I'm afraid that my polyurethane's going to run underneath that base and make it, I may have to make the base again. But we're going to go with, we're going to roll with it and see what happens, because, you know, is what it is. I may pour the base first, I don't know. I'm going to make up 8. I'll make up 8 ounces for that, for this, and mix it up and see what happens. That one I'm not so sure. It's sitting kind of wonky, but I don't think I broke the seal on it. But I'm pretty sure I did on the base. So, pretty sure it's going to run under. And there won't be much I can do about it. I'm not going to be able to stop it. May have to remake it. If I do, I do. Alright, get my mixing thing. And let's mix it up and see what happens. This stuff's cold. Should turn my heater on down here. That's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get this video done so I can load these 2 videos and put them up. And I want to try and do another one tomorrow, which I don't know, because I need to pour some pen blanks, and you know, how many times can you do pen blanks? I'm going to do them differently. I'm going to do them with some I'm going to put some stuff in them this time. Some pieces, wood shavings and some other stuff, and pour them in 3 different colors, because I've not done that yet and I want to try it. I've got the split cup and I want to use it, so Really should have turned my heater on down here. I've been sitting down here for a while working, and it didn't seem to be that cold down here. See, I think this end is going to be off. I think I'm going to have to, yeah, I think I'm going to have to raise the other end real quick. Because I need that end to, well, I may have to raise the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, of course you made more than you needed. Of course you did. I have a feeling it's running underneath. Looks like it is. God bless it. God bless me. Okay, I need to find me a mold real quick. And of course, I only got that one out. Yep, I didn't mean to do that either. I didn't mean to get it on there. I didn't want to have to. Hold on here. I need to take some of this out. I really need to take some out. Give me something. Quickly, something. Spoon, something. And of course I have no spoons over here. I need to get some out. I don't think it's going to happen. I'll have to clean it. Doggone it. Too late. Too late. I don't know how that's going to work either. Well, now I have to clean it out now. See if I can pull some of it off of there while it's curing. And then maybe I can not have to jack with it too much because I overfilled it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Can't believe it. I know it ran underneath. I could see it going under there. Doggone it. I'm not happy about that. This one's kind of wonky, and I don't know if I think it might have been that way when I put it in there. Put it in the curing machine, or in the UV light. And I think that's what happened to it. But we'll see. I mean, I'll probably have to clean this up big time. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. It's kind of bowed. And I don't know if it was that way out of the mold, out of the package, I didn't see it. I don't know. So I can't say yes. I can't say no. I can't say that the UV resin didn't do it. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I'm not trying to move this one too much because I want to make sure that it's yeah, see, I don't know if I got it all the way up in the love. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to have to go feed my babies upstairs. I'll be back when this is ready to unmold. Alright, I have to put some names in my blessing jar. Now, I got to put Old Path and Samantha in there. I got to put Amy in there from Amy's Resin Corner. And I have to put Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen in there twice because they sent me another blessing. I got it just a few minutes ago. So, that's the blessing jar. Okay. Now, this is what you sent me. Polyurethane and epoxy glitter. It's from Hemway. That's what I got from Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie. And I also got, no, it doesn't, I don't know if it says what size it is. Another silicone mat. Looks like a big one. So, you know, you can always use big mats. I try and keep this table clean, covered with them. So I've already gotten epoxy on my table. So thank you, Mr. Allen, Miss Jeannie, for this. Thank you. I love you guys. Okay, so I think this is already, and if you can see how kind of out of whack that is? I don't even know if it's going to set level. And I'm pretty sure the polyurethane ran underneath my UV resin. And it could have done it in all the spots, but we're going to find out here. I hope not, but you never know. Yeah, see, it was trying to run underneath that one too. It did. Doggone it. I might have to sand this one. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, well, I got some of it to peel off. Yay, yay. I might work on it and see if I can get the rest of it to peel off, but I put the flowers in there backwards for this reason. So when they put the picture on, the flowers will be facing you'll be able to, now you know what, you won't be able to see it because I poured it in polyurethane. Well, hey, well, you live and learn. I kind of screwed that one up. Boy, I'm doing great, ain't I? Oh well. It's got flowers in it and some pretties in it, so I'll have to do this one again, and I won't do it on camera. I'll just do it again and fix it because I forgot that I was, and originally I wasn't going to use polyurethane, so that's the reason why I put the flowers in the opposite way. I was going to use regular resin, and then you would have been able to see the pretty flower. But now you cannot because the polyurethane covered it up. Okay, well, I screwed that one up. Probably screwed the others up too because I turned them the opposite way, so all of those are going to be backwards too. Doggone it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I was just picking the excess that came over the edge, if I could pick it off, and it does come off, so I will clean it off of there. Whoops, there's the little heart that you hang your photo on. Alright, let's see how badly I screwed this one up. I'm hoping it didn't run under there very well, but I have a feeling it did. I have a feeling it did. Same as the other. We'll see. I hope not. Not too badly, I hope. I tried carefully not to break the seal, but the mold kind of, after being under the UV lamp, it just kind of messed up. I mean, it went kind of wonky. I'm not happy about that, but the heat from the lamp shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yeah, it did get under there. Doggone it. Not badly, though. I might be able to pick it off And I do have the flowers facing the correct way on the love. I sure do. So, I think I'm good on that. Just trying to pick off the... Yeah, that one looks okay. There you go. That one actually has the flowers facing the correct direction. And a little air bubble right there, but I can sand that out. I do like it. It did turn out good, but I have a feeling the base is going to have some work done to it. And then you just take and you hook your little, and put some little ribbon there and hook that together. And it doesn't matter, you can use either side of it. Now I'm going to have to redo that one because I didn't think about the flowers not being able to be seen that way. Really didn't need to put flowers in it. Could have just made it plain white because you're going to put a photo on it anyway. I was just trying to make the back look pretty, and this is going to be a little wonky. And yes, it went right up there where I didn't want it to go. Doggone it. Doggone it. Yep. I don't... If you're careful about it, you can pick it right off. Because I don't... The wonky part I can probably fix. But... And I don't know. I can't say that it was the mold because it was probably the UV resin that made it wonky. Being put under the UV lamp. But that's okay. I mean, you know. Yeah, we will fix this part. And I am going to have to fix the center there. And I kind of want to do it before it gets too cured. So let's get it done here. Kind of get it out of there. I'm trying to make sure I get it straightened out, so that'll go down in there like it's supposed to. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I am going to have to call Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen and tell them thank you. And see how they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to make sure that's straightened down enough for the piece to set down in there. Alright, yeah, so I got a few more pieces of that to pick off. I'm glad I could pick it off, really. I didn't want it covering up my flowers. Now I will have to remake the heart, because I don't want the flowers looking like that. Because then you could put the picture on the front. Yeah, we will remake the the heart. So it's the right way. But I do like this. It will have to be glued together, yes, but you know, I don't want to do that yet because I'm going to send this to someone, so I want them to be able to glue it together themselves. So, there you go. Turn that way. I really like it. It turned out very pretty. Now, I'm going to remake the heart. That I am gonna do. Because I'm scratching off where the polyurethane went under my mold like I didn't want it to. Okay, now, and that is leaning just a little bit, but once it's glued, it should be fine. And I may glue it before I send it, may not. Okay, we're going to redo this heart right now. Get the stuff off of it. Get the stuff cleaned out of it. We're going to redo it. I wanted my painter's tape. Clean that out. And we'll redo it. Yeah, I'll find something to put in there. Okay. Thank you so much, Opath and Samantha. Or Alan and Samantha. It's still Opath. Okay. Alright. So, let's redo this real quick. I got my UV lamp already out, so... Alright. Let's get some UV resin and fill it in and put some flowers in it. Yeah, I gotta put some gloves back on or I'm gonna be all sticky. We're gonna redo this real quick. I want the flower facing the correct way. So, it will be a different color flower, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Alright. May have to go get my jug because this feels quite almost empty. Yep, I'm gonna have to refill it. Okay. Okay, I'll refill the bottle with the jug. Alright, I need my glitter back. And my little musical notes. We're going to redo it, so it's going the right direction. Let's put a flower in there. Find a flower to put in. I don't want green. See what I got here. I got green, but I don't want to use green. I thought I had a pack of yellow that I hadn't even opened yet. Here's some pink. Here's the yellow pack. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna have to order me some more flowers. Alright. Put my glitter in. Oh, please. Barking little jerk. Yeah, I got polyurethane on that. Let's go with the other end. Well, that one's cute, but it's just not gonna be, it's not gonna be what I want it to be, the way I wanted it to be. So, I need the flower to face the front. Everything else would have been fine, but the flowers need to be facing the front. Alright, let's get this poured in. Leveled out. I know I'm constantly remaking stuff. When I screw up, I screw up, and I screwed it up. I did, honestly. You know, I'm showing you the screw up, and I'm showing you me fixing the screw up. So, you know pretty much what I'm going to do to it, and I will be back when we're ready to pour the polyurethane, and we'll wait together while it cures, and then we will see how it looks. Hi everyone, I'm back. We're redoing this heart so the flowers are facing the correct way. I think I'm only going to mix up, man, I'm thinking just, I don't want to go, well, I got the other mold, so okay, it doesn't matter. We'll mix up 2 ounces of each. And that should be enough to fill that and put some more in that mold. Maybe we can dump some of that glitter that Miss Jeannie just sent me in there. And right now Miss Jeannie is on my phone. We're on FaceTime, so she's sitting there watching this live. She's watching it live. Okay. Come on, dog. Oh, them neighbors and the freaking slamming of their car doors. Wish they'd learn how to shut the car door correctly. Ooh, you went a little too crazy there. Nope. Pour some back. Just a drop or 2 more. There we go. Just trying to make sure I measure it out correctly. Alright, so we're going to mix this up and pour it in there, and then we'll see. All the flowers are facing the correct way now, so I fixed that part. I went in my stash over there and found me some thin ribbon to hang the heart with. And I figured that this part will be the back of the heart. They could put the picture on the white part of the heart, the polyurethane part. So, we will get this poured, and then we will come back when it's ready to unmold. Okay. This stuff really feels cold. Should have turned the heater on down here when I came on down, but I didn't, so. Okay. Pour this in. Fill the heart up. Okay. Got some left. Poured in this mold over here. It's not going to fill it, but it don't matter. Crazy, crazy. All right. So we're done with that. And I can wipe that off. All right. We'll be back when it's ready to unmold. All right, we're back, and here is the new heart. Let's get it out of the mold. Hopefully I don't have a bunch of run over. Yeah, I do have some. Well, we'll see if we can pick it off like we did the other. I didn't think that it would run over. Like, why is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, the silicone stuck. The silicone is stuck to it. Bless it. I don't know how that happened. I wouldn't have thought that would have gotten that hot, that it would stick to the mold like that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't really want to cut the mold, but I'd like to get it loose from my... I never had it do that. Well, I've had them do that before, but I don't get it. Now the little nub's not wanting to come out of there either. Oh, that's what I get for pouring it the second time. Yeah, it's really stuck on there. It's stuck on there good. Okay, let's see what I can do here. God bless it. Yeah. Let's see if I can carve it off of there. I don't want to carve my mold, but if I could carve a piece of that polyurethane off of there, I might be able to get the mold unstuck. Ah, darn it. Please tell me I didn't just cut it. No, I didn't, but it's stuck in several different places here. Alright, I'll be back when I get it unstuck. Alright, I got it out of there. It's kind of, it could probably use a little bit of sand in there. But we're going to go ahead. And I was going to make this the front of the heart. But I'm just going to put it on there this way first. And then they can change it. See, I don't know how high to make it hang here. Yeah, see, you're going to have to tie it up awful high, really, to keep the heart from dangling into love. So I really didn't need that much ribbon. Alright, let's get this tied up here. If they want to whoever wants to make it longer, they can make it longer. Right now, I'm just going to tie it up tight with the little bow, and then it can be untied and retied the way they want it to be. I'm just trying to make it so it'll... There you go. There it is. And yes, it needs to be glued in. But there's that. And it's leaning because it needs to be glued. Maybe if we turn it around the other way, it won't lean so bad. Nope, leans either way. It's going to have to be glued to make it sit up. Alright, so let's get to this shout-out list here. Alrighty. Dang it. I always had that light turned towards me. Alright, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Rezn Liz, India Brady Art, Art by me, Andrew Walker, Coral Marines Resin Art, Butch's Resin Creations, June's House of Crafts, Jaybird Resin Art, at Julia's Crafty Chaos, at Artsy Doodles 1, Amy's Resin Corner, Epoxy Me That, Crafting with Carla, Billy Holman Creations, Patricia's Crafty Corner, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Gert Creates, Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium, A Blessed Epoxy by Amy, at Resin Artists, Martha's Craft Room, Marvelous Artsy, Creepy Crafts, Resin Me Up, Ruby's Resin Studio, Mama's-Madhouse-Creations, Lori, a.k.a. Midwest Meemaw, Bear and the Boss Lady, DeLand's Handmade Woodworking, Amy Jo, Dots Whitland, Professor Rusty's Workshop, Rhinestone Suzanne, Creation Dust 777, Stressful Mum Paints, Grumpy's Laid Back Carving, Dad Carbs, Perry the Carving Wizard, Runick's Workshop, Woodchucker Chainsaw Carver, Ray and Sandy's Woodworking, Happy Curmudgeon Carving, Mike is Making Stuff, LJ Woodworks, Old Path Woodworks, The Shoop's Wood Shop, New Beginnings Works, Oli Makes, Johnny's Lathe Carves, tongue-tied here, Johnny's Lathe Crafts, Resonating Art by Amy M., The Electric Whittler, Knuckle Busting Numbskull, Pour Resin with Love, Norm Hughes, Tim List Creations, Rymar, Rymer PT, Rymer PT, Robert C. Peters. My Honey's Handmade, Eco Woodcrafts, New Roots Dynamic. And I'm sure there's more that I haven't added to it, but I will see you back tomorrow. Bye for now.